What's up? My name is Lamb. This is Lamb Nation, back at it again with another great video. On today's video, I just wanted to give you guys some motivation. I got up this morning and I was down, and I want to say now, I don't even remember why. Okay, I do, but I really didn't even remember why I was down so much, and it just got me thinking. Life does not care if you're down. Life, nature, nothing. It does not care if you're down. See, I'm out here in the garden. You know, all these plants, they do not care. They do not care if you're down, you're upset, or whatever. Your body does not care if you're down. You're still going to gain weight. You're still going to lose muscle. So every day you got to keep yourself pushing. You got to keep yourself motivated, and then motivate somebody else to go further. Because the natural world is still going to go on. It's up to us to get up every day and put in work. What's up? I just made a video talking about how nature does not care. Nature does not care that you just went through a traumatic experience, that you just experienced death, that you just got cheated on. You do not come out here every day or, water your plants and weed out the garden and maintain it, then you won't get a harvest. If you do not go to the gym every day and put in work, you will not lose weight. You will not gain muscle, So, with that being said, the world does not care. That's why it's up to us to care for ourselves. That's why it's up to us to care for each other. So a lot of people use that and say, hey, life does not care, life is not fair. Life is not fair. The world does not care, nature does not care. That's why it's up to us to care. That's why God gave us that ability to help one another out, to be self-motivated, to be productive. So don't use that as an excuse not to help anybody. That's more of a reason to go out and go harder and do what you can to help those around you. So I just made a video talking about how you want to go above and beyond to help others. Now when you do this, I want you to think about, is what I'm doing really helping other people? A lot of times when we think we're helping, we're actually enabling. So it's a thin line between enabling and empowering. So I'm not saying none of this is bad, I'm just saying use your best expression. I hear a lot of people talking about, hey, I give homeless people money every time I see them. Yes, I know that probably means a lot to the homeless people. I know it helps them get through the next day and the next meal, but could you be doing more to volunteer at a shelter, to build homes, to empower them for employment? Something where instead of giving a man a fish, teaching a man to fish, uplifting our brothers and sisters so they can produce on their own, so they don't need you. That should be the goal. I know everybody doesn't have the time for that, but when you do, make sure that you're implementing that into your life as well. A lot of times we are scared to go up to a close friend or a close family member and just say, hey, can I give you some advice? I care about you, I love you, and I want to tell you something. Truly from the bottom of my heart, can I do that? And if they give you the say so, then you need to go ahead and tell them what's going on. Be truthful, be honest. Say, hey, I see the path you're going down, and if you continue to do this, you're going to be broke, you're going to be homeless, you're going to have disease, you're going to get sick, and there's nothing wrong with that. Especially if you get their permission, you ask them first. We don't want to see our loved ones go down the wrong path. We call that tough love, or you can say that's harsh or whatever. You see somebody getting fat, you say, hey, I see the way you're eating. You have unhealthy eating habits. I think you need to change that. You have unhealthy money habits. I can help you right now, but I'm not always going to be there to help you. And if you care about me, you would fix yourself so that way you don't put me in a position where I'm compromised and I can hurt myself. Some of y'all think y'all tired and y'all haven't even hit y'all second win yet. Let me explain. So I learned this at wrestling. We'll run. You get tired, you'll feel like you're about to pass out, you'll feel like you're about to throw up. Coach will say, keep running. You keep running, and then you don't get tired. You felt like you was about to pass out, you keep running, you don't get tired. Then, that's your second win. So now you keep running, you get motivated. And then when you get tired that second time, that's when you're actually tired. That's when it's time to stop. That is when you have reached your limit. So a lot of people, y'all think y'all out here and y'all tired and y'all doing all you can and there's just so much going on and ain't enough time in the day. You haven't even reached your second win. Sometimes you gotta push through that period of tiredness. You get your second win, then you turn it up, then you do it all again. And then when you get tired that second time, that's when you know you reach your max. Alright, so a lot of people haven't learned their limit. So hopefully people can relate to this. When you drink alcohol, you drink too much, You get pissy drunk, blackout drunk, you throw up, and then you say you're never gonna drink again, right? But then you drink again. But the next time you drink a little bit less. And then you do the same thing. And then the next time you drink a little bit less. So you learn your limit, and then you learn how much you can comfortably drink before you pass out. A lot of people, you need to learn where you can comfortably work before you're too overwhelmed. So a lot of people think that they're stressed out, and they haven't even, you don't know if you're stressed out because you haven't pushed yourself to the limit. You haven't pushed yourself to where you pass out. You haven't pushed yourself to where you do up. So just working physically, mentally, emotionally, when you're working on yourself, when you're improving, you need to push yourself to the point where you pass out so you can know where your limit is and then dial it back. Don't just assume this is where your limit is. Keep pushing. There's people out there that work 20-hour days that just get by on 4 hours of sleep a night. I'm not one of those type of people, but it's people out there that do it. So what I'm saying is the body is amazing. The body is capable of doing amazing things. You just gotta let yourself get there. You gotta push yourself to the limit. You gotta let your body do what it's designed to do. Our bodies are designed to work. Our bodies are adaptable. That's why we're here. That's why we have progressive much in society. That's why we're the king of the earth. That's why we do things we do. So continue to go harder. Continue to push yourself to the limit. Shout out to AMS. And AMS said, I think he was getting like 5 hours of sleep a night. He was working 2 jobs. He said he put some grilled cheese on the stove, fell asleep, almost burned his house down. So when I say find your limit, you gotta push yourself to you almost, like, I was working so hard one year, like I was getting chronic headaches. I don't never get headaches. But then I know where I reach my limit. So now when I'm working, I can know what's my max and when I need to dial it back and when I can go harder.